Hello! It's the last day of August. It's the last day of Acorn Archimedes Game of Day, unfortunately. There is a poll in the community section of the my YouTube channel. Have a choose of which game system you would like me to do in September, and I shall facilitate that with a different game of day in September. So the poll ends at 6 PM tonight, so you haven't got that much time. So have a look, and yeah, you might need a computer to do it. I don't know if you can do it on the smart TV. I think you can do it on a mobile phone now. Okay, so let's just go into my channel and then the community tab on it. Okay, so today's game was suggested a while back called Chocks Away. So let's have a look at this one. Okay. So I'm guessing you have to press this boot, maybe. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. This one I know is an aeroplane game, or like a sort of flight simulator or flight game. This is by Andrew Hutchins, 1990, so quite a long time ago. That's like 22 years ago, something like that. Or it's even further than that, isn't it? It's like 32 years ago. Wow. So, okay, so wait for the game to load, and we'll see what we got. So you can need the floppy drive accessing away. Now, this game comes on multiple floppy disks. 3 floppy disks in all. Okay, so mission disk with right enabled and press fire. Now I'm not sure which one that one is actually. So we'll try this one, see if that does it. Okay, something's happening here. There it is, so Chocks Away. So you're controlling this sort of like aeroplane shaped cursor. So we've got missions, practice, dogfight. I'm just going to go for practice because I'm shit at games. So I don't know what the controls are to this game. So I couldn't tell you. Wow, cool. Is any sound on this? Right, okay. So head or fly. So now I'm not sure how to fly, to be honest. There was no instructions or tutorial. So you can even change views on it. That's quite impressive for a game of this old. Try the mouse, shall we? Okay, so we're not going anywhere. So I don't know the controls, so I'm not sure how you take off. I pressed every button there. Oh, hold on, we've got something going on here. Okay, yeah, so seems like control, left control is accelerate. Throttle, if you like. It's a normal Acorn controls, but you've got control to accelerate as well. So Z left, X right, comma, slash and all that. Now how do you fire? Enter, return or enter is to fire. Now one thing I have noticed about this game on first impression, it's very smooth, isn't it? It's like good frame rate. I remember on some of the Amiga and Atari ST original games like 500 plus etc, that was very slow, weren't they? But this is very smooth. Look at that smooth action. I'm not quite sure which CPU I'm actually emulating in this, but it's obviously an ARM based one because it's the Acorn Archimedes. So yeah, good smooth frame rate, nice flying game here. Okay, yep, so let's bank left and stuff. Now the person who suggested the game, I'll put his suggested in the comments below because I wanted to save this one for last because I think it was one of the most impressive ones I've seen. Now there isn't that much detail in the environment, but the realism of sense of flying is quite apparent, to be honest. It's not bad at all. Now I couldn't tell you where to find the enemies. I presume we're in some sort of dogfight. So let's I can see a dot in the distance there. I'm not sure if that's an enemy or if that's a cloud or something. Can you see it there? Just under the target there, the hood. Heads up display. Right, okay, so let's shoot this. Shall we try getting a bit of altitude on it? See how high we can go. So I think the dial on the right, second from the right, is the altitude meter there, because that seems to be increasing as I pull up on the plane's controls. So there's not much going on in the terms of the world and stuff. You can't see many buildings or anything. You can see like a couple of roads and I bet that's a runway there, isn't it? Quite impressive for the time, I would say. 1990 does give you a sort of sense of height. I mean, that looks high, doesn't it? Whoa, it seems to be descending rapidly there. So just like mouse games, I'm not sure what you got to do, but this is practice mode, isn't it? So shall we try pressing escape? Escape does nothing. Can we go back to the main menu somehow? Let's crash the plane. Now I know the controls and stuff. Let's crash the plane. Yeah, it's very good. The sense of realism on it. Okay, we can see the ground coming toward us now. Ooh, look at that for an explosion. Sadly, your flight has ended with the following destroyed. 1 Tiger Moth. Okay. So that must be the name of the plane. So shall we try dogfight? Oh, this is multiplayer mode by the looks of things. Okay, so... well, I'm pressing control and it's not moving this time. So that's interesting. Okay, I think we've got some different controls now. Whoa! What's going on here? Yeah, I didn't research the game at all, so I don't know what the controls are, and etc, etc. So that changes view on the bottom plane. But how do you accelerate on either plane? Not quite sure, to be honest. Now, in terms of sound, there's no sound except for the engines of the plane and stuff, and the engines of the plane and stuff. Right, okay. I just want to accelerate the planes. I'm not quite sure how to do that. Oh, I think we got something moving here. Hey, we got the bottom one moving. Have I just changed? Okay, so it'll take off. Oh shit, we're gonna go into a wall. Is that a big wall coming at us? Ah! Ooh, smashed into the wall. Hopefully we'll get back to the main menu now. Yeah, so don't continue. So let's go over here. And let's wait for it to load up a bit. No, don't choose dogfight because that's obviously a multiplayer with a real person. Ah, you can change to one player here. So let's try that, shall we? See if that works, see if that does anything. You know, it hasn't done anything. Let's do exactly the same thing again and let's crash into the wall. Because I don't know how to fly the planes. Unless I can figure out a button that will take off. I've just paused it now. Alright, let's do a side view of the impact. See what we got here. Ooh, jolly good show. Game over. Let's go for now continues. Now let's have a look at the other modes here. So we'll try map 2 and we'll try missions. Mission 1. Okay, so we've got a mission briefing here. Destroy enemy headquarters to the south. Oh no, it's gone back into 2-player mode again. I don't know the controls for this mode. Because I was pressing that button but didn't seem to do anything anymore. So I know this button gets us underway sort of thing. But I don't know what the other controls are on this one. So let's try a... Oh, did I just crash into another plane or something? Another plane or something. Right, okay, so let's go back to the menu. Let's go for map 2. And let's go for practice. See if it does anything different here. Yeah, I'd have to research controls to know how to play the game properly, to be honest. Oh, it's gone on to 2-player mode again. See, the controls aren't working anymore. You know, like there was at the first, on the 1-player mode. I must have pressed something on the game that activates a 2-player. Crashed into the other plane again just to get it back to the main menu. And, okay. So, it might be because of this, mightn't it? Okay, so I'll change that back to 1-player. So let's go for practice and let's see what we got now. Hey, there we go. And now the controls are back to where there was. So I'd have to research into that if I want to play the game properly. But yeah, let's take off here. So we are airborne, positive rate of climb. I don't think you need to do a gear up on this type of plane, do you? So this map looks a little bit different than the first one, doesn't it? It's got a little bit of extra stuff on it. But yeah, you get a sense of what the game's like and how smooth it is and stuff on the system. Let's do a barrel roll or loop-de-loop or whatever you call it. And yep, so not too bad of a flying game. Actually, I reckon you would have been impressed with this back in the back at the start of the 20th century in 1990. I'm going to give this one 8 out of 10. So hope to see you in tomorrow's video. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing yet, and it's either 3DO, MSX, or what was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was now. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Goodbye. Yeah, let's crash the plane. Ouch.